Welcome to this week's Waves of Information, Galveston. Today I am here with two really incredible individuals from NASA. This is Peter Cohen from NASA Langley, and this is Larry Clyett from NASA Armstrong. And they have some really exciting news for our residents. We are here today to talk about a project that is coming to the island that we all get to be a part of, and it is quiet supersonic flight testing. So Peter, tell me a little bit about what that means for Galveston residents.
So NASA's been working supersonics for a long time, and we're getting ready to take the next step into introducing quiet supersonic flight. Where in November, for about 3 weeks, we'll be flying an airplane off the coast, and what the residents will hear are some sounds that sound like the sound of future supersonic flight. And so we're going to engage them in how do they respond to that sound, whether it was disturbing at all or what they really think of it. So it's a really important step of essentially getting us on the path to getting data that will allow a future where we have supersonic flight.
So if I'm a resident that doesn't know what supersonic flight is, tell me what that means in layman's terms.
Okay, if you're flying faster than sound, essentially, right. So you're going fast. Normally what happens in supersonic flight is when an airplane flies overhead, you hear a sonic boom. It's a very loud, disturbing, double bang sound, and essentially that's why we have laws that say you can't fly supersonic right now. Our idea is to develop the technology that makes the airplanes quieter, but also to change the laws. You won't hear a boom, you'll hear a soft thump.
So Peter, tell me, why is NASA doing all of this research? What is the hope with this project?
So NASA Aeronautics in general is about improving people's experience when they fly, making airplanes quieter, more efficient, or faster. And so that's our dream, is to allow supersonic flight one day that's accessible to people who just want to get places faster. What
can residents expect to hear here in Galveston when the flight tests are done?
Well, opposed to a normal sonic boom that you would get from supersonic flight, most of the residents will hear what we call a thump. It'll be a much quieter supersonic sound, hopefully emulating what we expect to see from our future supersonic commercial airplanes.
How long has this kind of research been going on?
NASA's been doing this research for decades, and so it's finally come to fruition where we're actually getting an X-plane that can prove that we can make supersonic commercial travel possible without the annoyance of the loud sonic booms. But we've been doing this for decades. The airplane we have will fly supersonically. It just won't be the future X-plane that is specifically designed to make a quiet sonic boom. So the airplane we'll be flying is an F-18. It's a fighter jet, but NASA has developed a special maneuver. We call it a quiet dive, where the F-18 can do this very steep dive from about 50,000 feet above the ground, and by the time the sonic boom reaches the ground, it's much quieter and it gives you that thump sound. And as Peter said, we expect that most people, well, maybe not most, but a lot of people might not even notice it over just your regular ambient neighborhood noise.
Where are these flights going to take place?
Well, the actual airplane will be over the coast, so away from the Galveston area, over the water. The sonic boom will be propagated forward to the Galveston area. Depending on the weather conditions of the day, you might see what we call a contrail from the airplane, and it kind of looks like a question mark or a hairpin because of the special inverted dive that we do.
We will definitely be presenting more information about this project as we get closer, and we want to thank NASA for choosing Galveston to be a part of this project, and thank Peter and Larry both for being here today to talk to us more about it. This Sunday, the city welcomes back the annual Divas Half Marathon and 5K. The race features a 13.1-mile loop starting and finishing at Moody Gardens. The events will start at 6:35 a.m. with the half marathon, and the 5K will follow at 6:50 a.m. The event will follow a rolling road closure, which means that traffic will be affected for short periods of time when the first runners enter the section and ends when the last runner leaves that section. The City of Galveston Police Department will reopen the roads as soon as the race course operations cease, with the half marathon course officially closing by 11 a.m. You can view all of the affected roads by visiting galvestontx.gov and looking under community news. Between Harvey, the holidays, and the freeze, have you gotten a little behind on your water bill? The city is here to help with payment plan arrangements for you. Galveston's Utility Billing Department is looking to work with citizens who have fallen behind on their utility bills by offering payment plans before disconnecting service. Make sure to arrange a payment plan before they begin disconnects on May 7, 2018 by calling 409-797-3550 during normal business hours. To find out more, please visit galvestontx.gov/utility billing. That's all we have for this week, Galveston. Until next week.